Hello, this is Games, Olivia Gibson Remixes, where I remix normal games and turn them into not so normal games. I just realized the camera is not up there, it is down there. I am a smart one. That's what I am. So today we're going to do Super Smash Brothers. And the first idea that I have is Fruit Fighter. So, you've heard of Fruit Ninja, right? Well, Fruit Fighter is a little bit more intense than Fruit Ninja because not only are you killing fruit, you are fruit, killing fruit. So, we're going to have several different characters, obviously, you gotta have that. So, the first one's going to be a terribly drawn strawberry. And then there's also going to be a terribly drawn apple. Oh no. These belong in a playground. So you've got your strawberry, your apple, and then for later, just a little bit of a spoiler, pomegranate. Alright. We got grapes. You know, the classic triangle. And then we have oranges. Oranges. You know, I think we could also do bananas, if I'm being honest. Because I have not thought of that. We're going to put in a little banana. Alright, so we're going to erase all these because they're not important right now. So this first one, now, you might not notice this, but little strawberries have little tiny seeds on them. Yeah, tiny seeds. This, oh yeah, and you can't forget the most important part of Fruit Fighter is the angry fruit, alright? So, they're obviously very angry. Now, this one's little magic smash move is going to be the little seeds. Okay, they're not quite little anymore, but they're seeds. The seeds shoot out at the other people. So, like, if you had Apple over here, Apple, oh yeah, oh gosh, oh gosh, Apple. So, strawberries, and then Apple's like, oh. And Apple, you might wonder, well, what is Apple going to do in return? Well, Apple, he has worms. He has worms that he can send to you and suck your health out. Oh, snap. Worms. Alright, so that was that battle. That was nice. Now, oh my goodness. All of the dots. All of them. Okay, good enough. Alright. Then we have orange, right? Oops. Oh, that's not orange. Good enough. And then we have, grape. Or banana. Let's do banana. Now, obviously, the only thing banana could have is get naked, Take its peel off. And then orange over here is going to slip. And he's going to freak out. And what orange is going to do, remember these are all angry fruits, fruit fighting, right? Orange is going to freaking make the whole screen blurry for the banana because he squirts juice and it's, ow. Okay, that was nice. And then we have pomegranate, as I mentioned previously. And I keep going on the eraser like a big idiot. Alright, so we have pomegranate. And a hair in my mouth. And we have some fruit. Also, grapes. Yeah, grapes. Alright. I'm just going to add a little stem because it's cool. Alright. So, pomegranate. I don't know if you've eaten a pomegranate, but they have really large seeds that kind of like pop in your mouth. It's kind of nice. So if you chew them, it's like, so these are going to kind of be similar to strawberry, except they explode. So it's a little bit more violent. And the cool thing about grape is great because he has multiple. So he can actually separate. So he will just send all these little angry grapes at this man or woman. Oh, yes, all the angry grapes. So those are those two. Alright, so, just gonna, can I like, okay, no, alright, that's fine. Okay, so, Fruit Fighter, that was Fruit Fighter, guys. Then, we have another idea. My personal favorite, honestly. It's called Smash Growth. Now, my favorite part about this is that, well, you see, everyone grows, right? You start like a baby. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. You start like a baby, right? Oh, goodness gracious. This is a baby. Let's just pretend this is a baby, okay? And then you kind of get into a toddler stage, you know, like, ooh, look, I'm a toddler. Oh, yeah. And then you got little pigtails, you know, yeah. And then you kind of get like a teenage phase, you know, like, oh, I'm so cool. Wow. Shut up, Mom. You know, that stage. And then you get to college, you know, and you're like, oh my gosh, yeah, let's get drunk, you know, yeah. And then you get to like young adult where you're like, oh, I'm professional. And then you get to like middle-aged and you know, all these, and then you get olds. And, you know, you have all these different stages that fight each other. So, you know, for instance, example, you could have a nice old lady, you know, walker kind of stuff, you know, that is the worst walker I've ever drawn in my life. Right? And she, obviously, shoots her tennis balls from her little walker, you know, at the baby. And the baby could suck them in if he wanted because, you know, as you know, babies eat everything. And then the baby, of course, Olivia has to bring up, he poops. All right. He's got some dirty diaper issues and no parents. So, these are all orphans. And he just covers the grandmother in this. And now the grandmother has to slow down because she's covered in it. And, you know, she's old. You know, so the grandmother might have a little bit more of a slow movement, but, you know, she has wisdom, which means better shielding and maybe stronger attacks, something like that. Now, you could always do, you know, that young adult guy, right, versus the toddler. See, you got both genders, which is nice. He's like, oh, look, I have some sort of bag here. I'm professional. And then the toddler's like, ooh, look, I have hair now. Oh. You know, as toddlers often do. And the toddler, obviously, if it's a girl, honestly, she can use her little pigtails, kind of like Tiny Kong. No copyright, please. And, like, smack the guy. And he's like, oh, no, now I'm not happy. Oh. And then he can use his little object, unspecified. Oh, no, he has no body. He also has an invisibility power, apparently. Yeah, so she can do that. Or she can throw a tantrum, as toddlers often do. And she will scream at this man. And he will, like, be like, oh, I'm not that mature yet. I can't have a baby. And so he just, like, dies right on the spot sometimes. Or sometimes he might just get stunned, you know, because he's freaking out. Because he's like, what do I do with this child, you know? And, yeah. And then, you know, the angsty teenager, you know, she's like, oh my gosh. Oh, she has no abdomen. I'll just, you know. Against the adult, let's just say 40s, you know. They're very experienced in life. And, you know, they might have a house and whatever. So they are going to use this house. That's clearly a house. And the teenager is like, oh, look at my cell phone. Oh my gosh. It's a smartphone. Wow. Yes. And she can, like, summon people to, like, attack him and be like, shut up. And so he just, like, gets sad because, you know, the cops attack or something. I don't know. oh, he's attacking me and doing other bad things. But he's like, oh, girl, I'm going to send my house on your body. And, well, as you may have seen in The Wizard of Oz, House does indeed crush the girl for quite some time. So, yeah. If you wanted to do another idea, that would be nice. And I do have another one. It's called Bug Brawl. But, frankly, I don't have patience after a 10-minute video. So, yeah, that is my video.